One of the most powerful GIS tools is the ability to add independent alphanumeric information to spatial information. In other words, we can add more information to our layer as long as both the layer and the table with the information have a common identifier. Now we're going to look at such a case. First, we add to the project vector layer of states from the Mexico SHP folder. By opening its attribute table, we can see the information it contains, a series of identification codes, the name of the state and the code field in MX format and a number corresponding to the state. However, creating only a thematic map provides little information. We need to add information about the population. This comes from official sources and is in a table in CSV format. In order to make the merge, we have to add this table to QGIS. In the Data Source Manager, we choose the Delimited Text tab. In the first row, with the three-dot button, we select the CSV file we need. In this case, it is in the CSV folder and it is called Population. In the next section of the form, we have to select the file format. By default, CSV, separated values is checked. At the bottom of the window, we can see an example of a display of the information in a table, but we can see that all the information is in the same column. To separate it, we have to define the custom delimiter in the File Format section. In this section, we have several delimiters to choose from. In our case, the semicolon will serve us, and the information in the table will be separated into 5 columns. In the Geometry Definition section, it is essential to select the No Geometry option because our table does not contain any coordinates that could be displayed on the map. It is pure alphanumeric information. We add the table to the project and open its attribute table. We can see that the information it contains, which begins with the identification code of each of the states, then its name, the total population, and then the male and female population of each state appear. What is important is that the state identifier in MX format and number is identical to the code field of the spatial layer. This field serves as a link between the two attribute tables and will allow us to join the data from one table to another. We enter the properties of the states layer and look for the Joins tab. This gives us an empty list, so we have to add a new merge with the green button. In this form, we have to select which table or layer we want to add to our state layer. In the project, we have only one more, so we select Population. In Join field and Target field, we have to select the two fields that are identical in both tables. In this case, they will both be codes. Next, we activate the custom field Name Prefix box. Delete the text that appears below it and then choose Accept. The new merge appears in the list and we then select Confirm. We open the attribute table of the states layer and we can see that the column of the CSV table now appears in our spatial layer. The name of the states corresponds, and for each of them we now have demographic information. However, now we have to export this merged layer to a new layer as a shapefile called population_Mexico. Keeping the projection as 4486, we then accept. We must verify the information has been exported to the attribute table of the new layer. Why is it so important to export the layer? because the merge has only created a virtual link, and if you were to delete the original population table, the merge would disappear. However, in the new layer, the information has already been saved and is maintained.